This update brought to you by American Implement. Indebted to the past, committed to the future. In a moment, Director of the Kansas Water Office, Tracy Streeter.
Conestoga Energy is committed to investing in technology in their communities through Inogen corn, the exclusive hybrid corn specifically bred for use in the production of ethanol fuel. The Inogen corn reduces energy usage in the plant, pays a 40% premium back to the farmer, and keeps $3 million in the United States rather than going to foreign countries. It's good for American farmers, businesses, and consumers. Conestoga Energy, fueling the new frontier. S&S Trailer Sales, with 2 locations in Ness City, Kansas, is where everybody goes to buy or rent trailers. They feature the all-new, all-aluminum Mauer grain trailer with all of the electric options, the easy-to-load detached trailers, and a huge stock of header trailers. At the west location, you'll find bumper pulls, goosenecks, and oilfield specialty trailers, along with flat and utility beds for pickups. S&S Trailer Sales in Ness City and on the web, but remember, you do have to spell out the end. Wolfter Construction and Irrigation has been around a long time, and a lot of folks have trusted them to design, build, and service all sizes of commercial and on-farm storage for grain and equipment. Wolfter is also known for their outstanding irrigation division, where they stock a complete selection of nozzles, regulators, drops, gear drives, electrical, and structure components. Looking for an electric motor? Wolfter has a large selection in single and 3-phase. Next time, reach out to the pros who have decades of experience at taking care of business the right way. Wolfter Construction and Irrigation.
Day and night, till the job is done, Teeter is the one that works for you. Fields of green, reaching toward the sun, Teeter is the one that works for you. Teeter is the one, Teeter is the one that works for you. Teeter Irrigation, your source for water management.
And welcome back in Garden City, where the Ogallala Aquifer Summit took place this week. Tracy Streeter, the Director of the Kansas Water Office, joins us. Tracy, this was really quite a momentous occasion.
Well, it is. Because, you know, we've talked about needing to get the Ogallala states together for many years and talk about what we have in common. You know, there's certainly federal policy that affects the Ogallala, and it would sure be nice if the 8 states that share the aquifer could be united on things that happen in Washington, D.C. that are either detrimental or advantageous to us having the best conservation agenda for the Ogallala that we can possibly have. And so I think that's important. But the other thing is as we've brought people together from the 8 states, we've brought in some of our success stories within each of our states on those that are saving water and doing a good job of being successful economically, as well as having a good impact on the aquifer, is sharing those success stories between the states and learning from one another. And so that's been really the bonus of this event from my perspective.
It's been a long time since a water meeting has been this calm, from all these different states getting together. It truly has been, the last year or 18 months, really a pretty good working relationship.
It has, and particularly with Colorado and Nebraska as it pertains to Kansas, because of the Republican River Compact and the efforts that we've had amongst the 3 states that share the Republican and working together rather than kind of choosing the litigation path. We're looking forward, and how can we all coexist and have the water we need for our water users.
The outcomes of this summit, what are they, and then where do you go from here?
Well, I think mainly it's been informational sharing and building relationships on this one. But from what I've heard and seen so far, the 200 plus that are here have found value in this event and already talk about doing next year's. So it looks like we started something that's going to have some life beyond today in Garden City. And with Colorado State, K-State, and the other universities sharing the Ogallala working together, which they are, and really kind of caused this to happen, I think our opportunities to continue this dialogue are really good.
One of the things is you were able to kind of get share the story of those conservation farms, and what were some of the takes of other folks that hadn't seen something like that before?
Well, you know, we had an event last night where we kind of showcased all the technology farms, and we had Dwayne Roth and Tom Willis, two of our early adopters with technology, talking last night. And I've had more comments this morning from folks that really appreciated Dwayne and Tom's comments, and we kind of did a summary of all of our technology farms from Goodland all the way down to Liberal. So I think they thought it was what we've done here in Kansas is pretty significant, and we agree. We think it's been probably one of our best success stories out of the vision was the development of the water technology farms in concert with water conservation areas and the local enhanced management areas.
Well, thank you to you and your team for putting this on. Look forward to next year. Now, we'll be in Kansas. You're going to try to move it around.
I wouldn't be surprised if we're in a neighboring state. I don't see think it'll be in Kansas next year. In fact, I think I heard Oklahoma maybe making a pitch for it next year. But we were really glad and proud and felt it was appropriate that we host the first one in Kansas.
All right, Tracy Streeter, the director of the Kansas Water Office, has joined us.
When you've had a best friend for over 50 years, you develop a trust. And the Scott Co-op has been a trusted rural friend since 1957. A co-op keeps money in the area, doing business for and with their members. And that helps keep their hometown thriving with keeping money in the community. Scott Co-op is not just an elevator. It's the rural way of doing business. So, when you see an elevator, remember your friends at Scott Co-op. Experience matters. That's why Conestoga Logistics prides itself in having over 40 years of transportation knowledge and skill to serve you and your customers. With a fleet of certified drivers and late model equipment, exceeding their customers' expectations is an everyday goal. Fast, courteous, and professional service with an outstanding safety record. That's what you get when you contact Conestoga Logistics at ConestogaEnergy.com.
The cost of everything has gone up dramatically over the last 75 years. With one exception: keeping electricity affordable.
Wheatland Electric, delivering energy for life, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Would you like to see something done about high gas prices and low unemployment? Western Plains Energy in Campus, Kansas is doing something about it. They're a proud part of Growth Energy, America's ethanol supporters, and they employ 38 people and will be adding more following the expansion. Ethanol fuel not only reduces the cost of regular gasoline, it's good for the environment and keeps money right here in the United States while supporting local rural jobs. Western Plains Energy, doing something for the future.